Welcome back to the studio, friends. And how would you feel if I said to you that I could get you an acoustic guitar for under $55 US shipped? Coming right up. Yes, this box means that it is a new guitar day today, and one of the first things I want to say before we open this is that there was some damage on delivery, so I'm keeping my fingers firmly crossed. This was sent to me in pretty much no time at all from the lovely people at Glarry Musical Instruments. Literally, they asked me a couple of days ago if I'd be interested in demoing this on my channel, and I said yes, and within 2 days it was shipped to me door to door for less than $55 US. So without further ado, let's get it out of the box and see what we've got. We'll start with it comes with its own case, and it seems it comes with an optional pick guard. Let's open it up. Allen key as usual around the headstock. And there it is. Let's take this bit of paper off. And there is the Glarry guitar, which we will demo for you. First impression straight out of the box, it's a very, very matte finish on this. It smells of glue. Definitely smells of glue still. The Glarry headstock detail is really quite nice. And I decided to go for this sunburst colour because I've seen a couple of reviews on the blonde top already, and I thought, well, we ought to try something different. So what we'll do is we'll tune it up and we'll give it a little play. Okay, first thing I noticed is that the tuning gearing ratio is very, very small. So a small turn on that does affect a big tuning. The fretboard is nice and clean. A little blemish at the 12th fret there, which I'll give you a close-up picture of. Another little blemish on the 6th fret. But other than that, the build quality actually looks very nice. The bracing inside looks to be, from what I can see, oh, we'll hoover up the snow afterwards. A fair bit of sawdust inside the guitar. The top looks like a solid piece of wood going by the sound hole. It's not a laminate top. I'm pretty sure that the back and sides are laminate. The bridge has got a compensated saddle on it. Hopefully that will mean it's got good intonation. Just on first impressions, the nut is nicely cut. I really quite like the headstock design on this. It's quite a long, thin headstock, and because of how long and thin it is, the strings are fairly straight going through the nut. They're not splayed out to the tuning pegs as much as on some guitars, which is quite a nice little touch, because it will mean that there is likely to be less binding in the nut. Binding around the neck and the body all looks fine to me. A little bit of a yellow spot on the corner at the back here. The heel is 2 pieces of wood, and there seems to be like a slight lacquer run there. I can actually feel it. The headstock is a scarf joint attachment, but again, we've talked about that many times in the past, and actually that gives it a little bit of extra strength, so I have no issue with that at all. And the finishing on it it's all matte. Top, sides, back, neck, headstock, everything is matte. There's no gloss on this. It's a nice smooth finish. Perhaps a couple of little spots on the top. And I'm not sure that I shall be putting this on. Not keen on that, and I'm very pleased that they gave me the option of putting this on or not. It's come without any damage, which is good news, considering that, well, actually I suppose that heel mark may be where that's gone through the box, but considering all it had was the veil over it and the cardboard box it came in, and considering that the postman just dropped it off, or I should say the postman, that's a bit unfair, the delivery driver just dropped it off outside the house and left it. That's happened with the Axe Effects as well, hasn't it? I've just noticed that there's a little bit of standout on the ends of the nut compared to the binding along the neck. But I don't think that's a problem, because you don't really feel that a great deal. You don't go past the nuts. The action could do with dropping down a touch. The fret ends are a little bit sharp, but at under $55 US, I really don't think we can complain about sharp frets that we could easily adjust and file down. The neck is straight. It's got way too much relief in it. So, and I've just noticed as well that can be adjusted here. Maybe a slight bit of fret buzz on the very low E string right up the top of the neck, but how many times do we play up there? Let's try it in the gig bag that it comes with. For $55, I have to keep reminding myself, for $55 it comes with this admittedly very, very flimsy unpadded case, but it comes with a carry case. Give them a break. $55 US, less than that. ready to zip up with its Allen key and its side carry handle and its straps for over your back, and away you go. Campfire, here we come. I look forward to what you have to say about this guitar for less than $55 US. Oh my word.